So Avengers Endgame came out and was like, yeah, we're obviously going to be #1. Who's going to question this? Of course we're going to take the #1 weekend. But then Captain Marvel was like, I'm going to fight my way back up those charts to #2. So just so we're clear here, so you guys understand, Captain Marvel is almost 2 months old at this point, right? Like, the film was made over $1 billion. It's a huge success. And it was falling down, to like 6th place. And then we saw a bump up. And then we saw a bump up again. And you're like, what is happening? People were clearly like excited for this movie, right? They want to see it. People were going to see it before they saw Endgame because it's obviously the tie-ins and everything. Clearly the marketing worked. But then this weekend, despite having competition that came out after, like Shazam, like Hellboy, like Lalandra, I don't know what that Conjuring movie is, or Breakthrough, or whatever the hell else came out, right? It fought past those movies despite being almost 2 months old into the #2 position. So it literally made way more money than it did the previous weeks to put it in #2. So Marvel saw a huge bump and actually has seen something that's very rare. A franchise, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, takes the #1 and #2 spots in the same weekend. This is almost unreal. And, you could say what you will about Captain Marvel. God knows people do. God knows there's hundreds upon hundreds of videos hating on it. But the proof is right there in front of you. People went and saw this film in waves when it came out. It passed $1 billion. And now that they're seeing Endgame, they were hyped up before it to go see it. And some people are seeing it after it to be like, wow, who was that character? So, Captain Marvel has really peaked right now, and her interest seems to be skyrocketing, and largely thanks to Endgame. So it looks like their design was smart. It worked with Black Panther. It's clearly worked with Captain Marvel. So good to see that character is getting even more exposure.